The wardrobe is not just a place to store clothes, but sometimes it can also be the culprit, causing many troubles. From cluttered items that are hard to find, wasted salt, to the feeling of exhaustion every time you stand in front of a messy wardrobe, all of these can stress you out and waste your time. But you know what? Turning your wardrobe into a neat, organized space and maintaining that organization over time is actually not that hard. Everyone has a few favorite pieces they wear repeatedly, right? So let's start with the simplest task. Sort out what you really need and boldly let go of items that no longer fit. Don't hesitate anymore. Start today. Here are 10 items you should toss to turn your wardrobe into a more perfect space. In reality, the items we buy are not always because we truly love them. Sometimes, they are just fleeting emotions, impulsive desires that we satisfy. The items with their tags still on in our closets are probably the ones that disappoint us the most. These could be the things we bought while scrolling online, drawn by their stunning pictures, imagining how great they would look on us, only to find that the reality is completely different. Or perhaps these items are just not suitable for us, making us feel insecure when we wear them, and they end up untouched, sitting idle in the closet. Instead of letting them gather dust, why not consider selling them on second-hand platforms or gifting them to someone who will truly appreciate them? Before deciding to purchase another outfit for a special occasion, take a moment to think carefully. Will you have another opportunity to wear it again? Is the outfit versatile enough to suit various occasions, or is it meant to shine only in a single moment? Almost everyone has splurged on a few elegant, refined outfits for special events. These outfits are often chosen with meticulous care, serving as a statement of personal style and confidence. However, the reality is that such clothing often ends up being worn only once, then stored away in the corner of your wardrobe, taking up significant space while offering little utility. Have you ever questioned whether these pieces are truly worth holding onto when a second wear seems highly unlikely? Make a more thoughtful decision. Sell them to earn some extra cash. Give them to someone who genuinely needs them, or donate them to charitable organizations. Every time you open your wardrobe, do you ever wonder why it feels like there's nothing to wear, even though it's full of clothes? Take a moment to really look into every corner of your wardrobe, and you'll be surprised to find many items that have been sleeping there for over a year. Instead of letting them take up unnecessary space, why not consider selling, donating, or giving them to someone else? Discounted clothes are often bought without a clear plan. You might come across an attractive jacket or dress, but when you purchase them, it's likely that you're just drawn to the bargain price, forgetting that they don't really suit your style. Instead of buying cheap items that are unnecessary, you could invest in higher quality pieces that are more fitting for you and can be worn for years to come. Furthermore, discounted items are often older stock or outdated styles, which may not align with current trends. If you don't truly like them from the beginning, over time, they'll just take up space in your closet without ever being used. In fact, when faced with a pile of discounted items, you may feel pressured to buy them because you think it's a rare opportunity, only to feel disappointed later when you realize you never end up wearing them. Only when you eliminate these impulse buys from sales can you free up space for truly valuable pieces, helping you build a wardrobe that is not only complete but also full of style. Surely many people have experienced this situation, seeing a beautiful outfit or pair of shoes that perfectly match your style. But unfortunately, the right size is unavailable, so you decide to buy a smaller or larger size, thinking it'll be fine. However, once you get home and try it on, you realize that it's not as comfortable as you imagined. I've had a similar ironic experience, and thinking back on it still makes me laugh. One time, I spotted a dress that I absolutely loved, but the store was out of the larger size. Because I was so enamored with the dress, I decided to buy the smaller size, thinking I'll fit into it just fine. One evening, I wore the dress to a friend's birthday party, but because it was too tight, while I was happily eating and enjoying myself, the dress suddenly tore at the waist. I had to quickly throw on a jacket to cover up and spent the entire night fidgeting with the jacket, losing all sense of joy and comfort. From that moment on, I realized that buying something simply because I liked it without considering the correct size was a huge mistake. Comfort is truly the most important factor. And so, those ill-fitting clothes always get forgotten in the closet, taking up space and never being worn. Don't hesitate to get rid of them. Donate or give them to someone who would actually enjoy them. Basic items are always the reliable companion that you can't miss in your wardrobe. They're easy to mix and match, comfortable to wear, and always exude a simple yet refined elegance. However, because you wear them frequently, you may find when you open your wardrobe that there are old shirts, wrinkled jeans, or items that have barely been touched. It might be time to refresh your basic collection. Keep the pieces you love and feel confident wearing, and don't hesitate to toss out those that are worn out or no longer fit. There are moments when you receive a gift from someone, and although it holds significant meaning, you realize it doesn't match your style or preferences. At first, you might feel awkward, not wanting to disappoint the person who gave it to you. However, you eventually realize that keeping such gifts not only takes up space in your wardrobe, but also makes you feel guilty every time you open your closet and see them sitting there, unused. Once, a friend gave me a gorgeous dress, but when I tried it on, I didn't feel confident wearing it. It didn't suit me, and despite its beauty, it remained untouched in my wardrobe for a long time. One day, I decided to be honest and told my friend that the dress wasn't the right fit for me, while also sharing the styles and items I truly liked. Surprisingly, my friend wasn't upset. In fact, she thanked me for being sincere. In the end, I chose to give the dress to someone who truly appreciated and suited it. Having too many identical items is the biggest enemy of a tidy and organized wardrobe. You've probably noticed that you own several pairs of jeans that are exactly the same, or countless black blazers that look no different from each other. While these pieces are convenient and easy to style, when there are too many of them, they just take up space without adding any freshness to your wardrobe. It's time to get rid of those old, identical shirts and pants that you hardly ever wear. Socks are small items, but they can easily get lost. If you don't want every time you search for socks to turn into a confusing journey, take a little time to organize them neatly. A simple yet effective idea is to use a box or a separate compartment in your wardrobe to store them. You can roll them into pairs or use small rubber bands to keep them together, preventing one sock from disappearing during laundry or when organizing clothes. And don't forget to curate periodically. Remove socks that are worn out, discolored, or no longer in pairs to avoid clutter. Marie Kondo once said, "Keep only those things that spark joy." If an item makes you feel insecure, uncomfortable, or dissatisfied when wearing it, it's best to part ways with it. Holding on to things that no longer serve or uplift you only creates clutter, both in your space and in your mind. Remember, your wardrobe should reflect who you are now and help boost your confidence, not be filled with items that make you feel uneasy. Handbags, scarves, belts, and jewelry. Accessories that once seemed indispensable in your wardrobe. However, over time, they may gradually lose their initial appeal and no longer match your current style. Perhaps the handbag you once adored no longer excites you when you pick it up, or the belt no longer complements the new outfits you love. This is the perfect time to gift them, sell them, or donate them so that your old items can continue to bring joy to others. Having too many identical items is the biggest enemy of a tidy and organized wardrobe. While these pieces are convenient and easy to style, when there are too many of them, they just take up space without adding any freshness to your wardrobe. It's time to get rid of those old identical shirts and pants that you hardly ever wear. Don't let clutter disrupt your confidence and drain your positive energy every day. Start your journey to change by decluttering and letting go of clothes you no longer use. This simple action not only saves you time, but also brings comfort and tidiness every time you open your wardrobe. If you find these tips helpful, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to join us on a journey to refresh your space and yourself. See you in the next video.